Being younger and being into fashion can be very difficult because you're probably not going to be able to spend the same amount of money on clothes as the people you're probably taking style inspiration from. But no longer will you have to stress as much because I'm going to tell you all of the places which I use to buy cheap clothes. There are so many effective ways that you can buy cheap clothes when you're younger. It's actually insane. I think lots of the places are mad overlooked. Starting off with the first place, which I think is probably the most overlooked place to buy really affordable clothes, and it is supermarkets. Some of the best clothing pickups I've ever got from a supermarket. It's these cargo trousers which I'm currently wearing, which I've shown you really poorly. I'll insert an image now. I'm literally wearing exactly the same outfit which I'm wearing now, but them cargo trousers are from Sainsbury's and they were like 12 or 15 pounds and they are such a steal. Like, the quality on them's insane, and I know I've been in like Morrison's, Asda, especially Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's does the best clothing range, I'd say, and all of the clothes I've seen in there are super affordable and as well really high quality, and now they're starting to realize that younger people are starting to buy from there, so they're starting to sell a lot more clothes that are in trend for young people rather than clothes that are just for older people or people who aren't too up to date with fashion and are just looking to buy cheap clothes. If you're a student and you're not using student discount codes, you're absolutely insane because you're missing out on so many great deals. Apps like Uni Days and Student Beans have so many really good discount codes which you can use to get absolute bargains on clothes. Really simple to sign up to. All you got to do is just use an email address which is linked to whatever college, uni or school that you go to, and you'll be able to get onto it pretty easily. And as well, if you're in the UK and you know anyone who's in like the NHS, the police force, the fire brigade, ambulance service, anything, get them to sign up for a blue light card. It's about £30 to start off with, which I know sounds expensive, but trust me, you'll get that back in savings so quick. A place where you can actually go to get really good deals on designer clothes are outlet centres. There are so many about. The nearest ones to me are Lakeside and Ashford, and I go all the time and pick up so many bargains. With my latest being these Adidas Superstars in this just like blue colourway. These are normally like £80. I picked these up for 30. In exactly the same outlet centre, the jacket that I'm wearing in this photo, which is quite funny, I think. I picked this up for literally, I think it was £40, and this was down from about 100. If you're into your premium brands like Stone Island and CP Company, you can also go to an outlet centre for them. It's in Hackney in London. It's on Hackney Walk. It's just about a 10-minute walk from the tube station, and there are so many bargains in there all the time. But if you can't get to these places in real life, you can go online and pretty much shop in an outlet centre, and it is simply known as the clearance section on websites. Pretty much every website will have a clearance section on it, and you'll be able to pick up so many steals this way. Sometimes the clothes in these clearance sections can get a little bit strange, but there are so many bangers to be picked up in these clearance sections. But if you just look frequently enough, you'll be able to find staple pieces on sale. I find the best way to find the staple pieces on sale is just to go onto the actual retailer's website. For example, if you're looking to buy a Reebok jumper, I would go onto Reebok instead of going on to somewhere like End, for example, because normally they'll do you a lot better deal, and as well they'll have a lot more of the staple pieces on their standalone website, as I said. But also, while you're on their standalone website, sign up for their newsletter, because normally they'll give you 10% off or even 20% off just for doing that. And even if you don't want to get sent their newsletter, just collect the discount code and unsubscribe, and you will never have to see it again, and you just bagged yourself a discount. But on all of these places, the clearance websites, outlet centres, probably the best way you'll get the best bargains is buying clothes which are out of season. And what I mean by that, you've got to buy the thickest winter coat on the hottest day of the year because they'll have the best deal on it. Obviously, it's a bit annoying because it means you won't be able to wear the clothes for a couple months, but it will be such a money saver in the long run. I know I've done this before. I've bought jumpers in the peak of summer. It's so sad not being able to wear them for 2 or 3 months, but when you do start wearing them, you will thank yourself 100 times over. But probably my favourite place to buy cheap clothes, which I think is it's almost looked down upon really, is to go thrifting and to go to kilo sales. You can pick up so many bangers thrifting. Some of my best items in my wardrobe I have got while I've been thrifting. It's going to be a long process to pick up them items because charity shops or thrift shops can be very hit or miss, but when you do start to build a collection, it will start getting mad so quick. I think kilo sales are definitely better though, because you'll be able to pick up so many more clothes in such a shorter period of time. And another place like the thrift shops and stuff like that are to buy off places like Depop, and as well to buy off like Vinted, Facebook Marketplace, all places like that. If you want to know all of the best places to buy secondhand clothes, go check out this video. It'll be in the cards and in the description. I go over my 5 favourite places to buy secondhand clothes. But I hope you now know where you can pick up some bargains. I hope you've subscribed, because if you haven't, you're going to be missing out on so much more content like this. But I do hope to see you in another video.